Hello guys, and as you know, I'm here in Berat. I'm actually stood in the centre of Berat right now on the bridge.
Old bridge of Gorica. Yes.
The old bridge of Gorica.
230 years, made in period of Kurt Pasha.
Yeah. And basically
this road has been wood, and after was renovated and made by stone by the Albanian masters.
So basically, I am in the oldest quarter of Berat at the moment, or heading into Gorica, which is the oldest quarter of Berat. I've stayed here for 2 nights already. Stayed over at the Hotel Azumi, which is fantastic, and this is my very good friend Lorenc.
Hello, Jack.
We
just met actually.
we met the other day.
Yes.
And
yes.
Lorenc has actually invited me to his guest house. And it's a very nice guest house.
And you accepted the request?
And I accepted the request.
Thank
naturally.
you very much. It's an old Christian house in Gorica, made 450 years ago. This we are in Gorica, and is still winter, February.
Yeah, that's why we're wearing
the sun is
jumpers.
coming, and
but
it's
to be honest,
it's hot.
Lorenc, I think it's warm weather for me. Yeah,
now it's fine.
Yeah, it's getting nice now. Obviously the sun is coming up, and it's actually quite nice weather.
Every day it's getting better.
Yeah,
now it's going for March, so everything will be in blossom.
Getting into spring.
Yes, getting into spring.
And like you were saying, this is the river Ozumi.
Ozumi that come from eastern
Yeah.
Albania, from Vivkuc is the name. Take from the water from a branch from Gramos, from the Tomor. This is the biggest mountain of Berat here.
Yeah.
Tomor, 2,417 meters.
Have you ever been to the top of Tomor?
Not on the top, but somewhere just in the middle,
Okay,
yes.
yeah.
But many people come during the summer and to see the
trek.
canyons of Ozumi River.
And I don't know if people can see, but there is a lot of snow on the mountain.
Yes, always,
A lot
because
of
it's
snow.
big. He's like during the summer, it's like our refrigerator. Because it's very hot, and he bring the breeze during the night.
Okay.
Always he make fresh the climate for Berat.
And there's one thing we've forgotten to mention to the camera,
Yes.
and that is that Berat is actually recognised as a UNESCO site,
Yes.
heritage site.
The city of the 1,000 windows.
The city of 1,000 windows.
With many values and yes.
Yeah. Also known as the White City.
Yes, the White City.
Yeah.
It's called. That's why they derived the name Berat.
Berat.
White City.
White
yes.
City.
Because the facade are always white, you know.
And I must admit, guys, it is a beautiful, beautiful place, and it is a must-come place for me. If you ever come to Albania, Berat is a must-see place. You must come here, experience the sights, the sounds, the culture, the food, everything.
It's just genuine, it's fresh, and it's very good.
And the people are very friendly.
Thank you very much indeed. We try to do the best.
Yeah. So, Lorenc, shall we make our way to your guest house?
Yes.
Now, obviously, you wanted to mention about the construction work that's going on.
For the first time in Gorica, this year now we are fixing the pipelines and all the infrastructure of Gorica. That also already finished. Now they are working hard to make ready for the tourists during the
obviously
summer.
Because the last 2 years with COVID, it's been a
hard situation, but we have been open, so people come and visit, but less, you know. But this year is very optimistic for us.
So obviously, when you come to Berat, take a look, try and find Lorenc's guest house. I mean, like I was saying, I will be showing you his guest house very soon, and it's a very friendly place, very homely, and one thing is very traditional.
It's an old house,
very traditional.
One of the oldest houses of Gorica, with a big garden, with a vineyard and fruits and things. So we cook for the guests always.
And we'll show you all this, guys.
Food and everything.
But over the last 2 years,
you will find it entertainment. We sing songs.
He's a very good singer, Lorenc.
We play guitar. Sometimes I sing opera, so if you are lucky, you will hear my voice.
He also likes a lot of English songs as well, so the Beatles, all this. But obviously, like we were saying, Lorenc, about the COVID situation has damaged the tourist industry here.
And like everywhere.
Like everywhere, but the thing is as well is obviously all this work is now going on for
You will not see
preparation.
this kind of mess after 2 months.
It's for preparation for the summer. And they're going to be laying all the roads, and we're going to walk down the roads now, aren't we,
Now
Lawrence?
the new promenade will be here, so people will move very easy.
Yeah, so it'll be all the roads and everything will be fixed for the summer, for the influx of tourism that's expected here.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, mister.
Like I was saying, people are very friendly here.
Yeah.
So, well, should we walk down this side?
Yes. The traffic is a bit messy, but there will be some.
Yeah.
Because they are working.
Yeah, there's a lot of work going on, but like Lawrence was saying, within the next 2 months this will all be fixed,
Everything will be sorted,
and it will be brand new for the
And
tourists
always will
such
be
as yourself.
The path like it was, with the stony road, like it is. Yes.
So obviously we've come from the bridge, we've taken the first turn,
Yes.
left, first turn left, and then this is where Lawrence...
2 minutes walk is
2 minutes
guest
walk.
house and many guest houses to see.
So there's the Edward Lear Hostel.
Yes, from the owner of the painter, English painter.
And then you get to Lawrence's hostel. So like we were saying, it's only a 2-minute walk really from the bridge. Very easy to find. Guest house, hostel, Lawrence. And your full name is Lawrence?
Yes, Lorenc Pushy. Lorenc Pushy.
And that's the full name?
P-U-S-H-I, yes.
I mean, I'll leave the information in the description box.
Yes.
So people can actually find Lawrence's
Even
hostel,
through the websites they can find
and guest house, And it says there, garden bar welcome.
Garden bar welcome, yes. And this is the monument is protected by
And what's this?
So this is the history of the house, because during the Second War, so the member of the family, they were punished by fascists. They were killed, brother and sister. They were to be a leader of Albania, but Margaret and Cristai Tutulani. They were the son and daughter of the first minister of the first Albanian government.
Oh, right,
So
and they lived here?
Yes,
Yeah.
was a house.
okay.
Before my family bought this house, they were here, yes. And it happened that was 19 Margaret. They were to be a leader of Albania, but unfortunately they
murdered.
Was, murdered by the fascists, Italians.
Okay. And obviously this is in Albanian, obviously.
Yeah, this is.
And he just explains
this house
that story.
Has been the base of the anti-fascist.
So you're getting a lot of history when you come to stay here.
Before the Second War, there's been her grandfather was the signer of independence of Albania, was the mayor of Berat city. So it's lots of important people living
here.
And before them was another family, Capedani, and always the history was the first Albanian school opening in Berat.
Okay, right. Okay.
So once upon a time, when the people, so we speak by centuries, 3 centuries ago, so they used to come by these gates with the donkeys or horses sometimes to bring the goods from the countryside, and they provided the roads, the little road, the paths. They used to go in this way. See? Always.
Yeah.
This is a finestrini, they said. They used to put the candles to spread the light, because we speak not electricity in that time. See?
And Lawrence also, we said it's the Christian quarter.
Christian.
So
it's a Christian quarter.
Yeah.
Never give up the religion. They've been the Ottomans called them rebels.
Okay.
Because they never give up the religion.
Yeah.
They stayed always Christian Orthodox.
Basically the Muslim quarter is
the new area.
New area.
The Mangalem, Gorica, and Castel always Orthodox, Christian Orthodox. This is the architecture features of the house. As you see, the Byzantine houses, Roman Byzantine style, how they made the houses. You see.
Yep. And obviously, when I first met you, we spoke about the school.
Yes, this is our first
Albanian
school opening Berat, and the professors that used to be serving in that kind of classes. Yes.
Are you on any pictures?
Yeah, because there are pictures of that time, 1935, 1936, the generations of that period. And always because during the Ottoman Empire, the Albanian language, it was prohibited. So it was very important to open the Albanian language for our attitude, for our nation, because we are Albanians, we are not Turks. Any language was allowed, only Albanian language not. Because Ottomans always consider Albania like a small Turkey. Because 500 years they administrated it. It's been a hard story for Albania.
It's been a struggle for the nation.
Yeah, but here started the member of this house was the first that signed independence of Albania.
Right.
In a 40 sign in Vlora with Ismail Kemal in 1912, Dimitar Tutulani, he signed that we can be independent state of Albania.
And that was 1912.
1912. 110 years ago. It is.
Okay, and these are the same photographs?
They are the photographs of the past. The communism like
they're doing the communist sort of salute.
Communist salute.
And there's Enver Hoxha.
Yes, Enver Hoxha always has been in the front of the offices and things. His photo because dictator, and always you should have a Enver Hoxha photo. Without him,
it's like, so basically it was like what North Korea is like today.
Kind of this. It wasn't such a dangerous but it was in another. He was if you said something different than he was thinking, and he was after you had consequences.
So he was like the European Kim Jong-un.
Yes, thank you. You can call it like this.
Oh, look, is this training?
Yeah, always was training because he always supposed enemies in the Western world. And how he was building tunnels, he was making exercise to, Kim Jong makes some time, kind of these revanches with Western and American thing today. And they were preparing themselves. But, poor country, poor as much we cannot imagine.
And obviously the younger generations today, if you tell them these stories, do they not believe you?
They don't believe that because they didn't live, but even sometimes they look, but it's something that they haven't seen. I used to live in that period. It's been very strange. So countries suffered a lot in that period.
And so Lorenc has obviously seen a lot of changes in Albania.
Yes, I'm very optimistic, and I see for sure Albania now is another page of Albania. So in 1990 we filmed officially we are a democratic country. Even the communism is not yet or communist of that period. People are making metamorphosis. So we have always the problems of that. Time, but officially we are a democratic country, so we are following democracy. And
there's more plaques here also. So Lorenc, did you put these plaques here?
Yes, I put it to keep alive this guy is a guy. This is Enver Hoxha when he came for the first time in Berat. After the war,
he looks like
1944.
He looks like quite chubby on this photo, quite big, fat.
He was. He was a handsome man anyway, so we have to say that. He was young and from Girocastra, and he studied in France, and after he left, he came in Korça, and after from Korça in Tirana, and after with the communist ideas and created Cellula and Communist Party. There was a house where we created the Communist Party in Albania. And since that time, we have a communism, Communism is always like something that we cannot.
And obviously, you said he studied in France, but I read somewhere.
He brought the communist idea from there. I don't know. So he studied in France, but didn't bring good ideas from there.
But he spoke 5 languages.
He used to speak French. Used to speak
English, German,
Italian. I don't think German. No. French was his language.
French. Okay. And what's this one?
This was a kind of the massacres of the fascism during that period.
So that's a body?
Yeah, body and things.
Right, okay.
What is happening there.
Yeah.
Because these photos, we should keep better and better. Just to keep.
So basically, Lorenc, your guest house is a museum as well?
Yeah, it's a museum. We live in a 450 years old house here. So with a lot of... There are the cellars when they used to keep the livestock, used to keep the wines and raki and goods from countryside. Zaire, we call that during the winter time. And up the stairs they used to live. So we speak for people with good economy used to live in these big houses. And always, because they had a big land in outskirts, in the countryside, and the people that was used to work for them used to bring goods by animals like it was in that time, and they used to keep in this kind of.
Obviously, after it was a school, so when it closed down.
After school, it's been in 1917.
1917.
We speak for centuries. We speak 17th century, 16th century. And this place has been like it is. It's an old house.
And you can tell with the old wooden beams.
Yeah, they need changing now. You know, I mean.
Right.
I made some changing, but you know, it's not enough because you have to put a lot of money.
Yeah.
Also, you have to maintain this house. Yes.
And obviously, with like we mentioned with COVID, it's like everywhere, but it's been difficult.
But anyway, we survive in our way.
Yeah. So hopefully, well. There should be people from the UK coming to Berat, and if you want to come,
they will take the best. We are welcome. You know, I mean, we welcome them to come and join us. Personally, I used to work for many years in the Greek islands, so in a lot of British people and all the Europe, Scandinavian thing, I treated a lot. But especially with the British, always have got a good connection and have a good friends. Yeah. So
and you're a historian also, Lorenc. So Lorenc studied law actually at where the Hotel Colombo is.
It used to be
in
the
that
university.
direction.
It used to be, yes. It used to be the University of
So you
Berat.
studied law, but you've also a historian, because Lorenc actually
I'm dedicated to the history. I like the history.
Yeah, you do the tours around Berat, and we're actually going to do a second video of a tour around Berat because it's such a fascinating story. The history is
in
amazing.
my agenda, when I tell the stories, I'm always, except you can read the story, I ask it a lot of people that used to live in that period, and always I was very piquant. I was very keen to collect my my knowledge to this kind of, and always the intuita and all this you have to know, and you have to love the history and to learn like it has been. Because sometimes communists always they wanted to make something different. I don't like this.
No,
we have to tell the story like it was. And this is a story.
And obviously the Albanian story is fundamental to the European.
It's been strange, like all the countries, they have everybody's got his story. We with Ottoman, with communism.
But we were saying, weren't we? I think the other day that actually the Albanian story is fundamental to the Christendom in Europe as well. So it's had a big impact upon the whole of Europe.
Our motivation is Europe always. Even we have been in Ottoman Empire, but Albania is a center point of Europe. You know, it's a European country with a good spirit for Europe and everything. So even they are Muslims, but they are with Muslims, Albanian with attitude of Europe, because it's changed by the history and everything, but we have a very good connection between us. We live in such harmony.
And that's one thing as well with Albania, is the fact that there's there is religious freedoms, but there is also
we respect each other.
There is a lot of respect between all religions, so it's a very free and open country for religion now.
We don't have a problem. We never have that problems. We get married together. My best friends are from Muslim religion, but you know, it's something that is in our life. But we are very faithful to the country, so we appreciate it. Like this.
And Albania, I just thought of another fact, was the first atheist country in the world.
It was in period of communism. Yes.
And maybe that has something to do with the fact that all the religions have gone through this struggle, so then they have something in common with each other in Albania, so I think
they should follow the example of Albania, all the Middle East and everything, because they brought to us, we are a European country, we had Christianism, pagan and Christianism. After 14th century, Albania took because Ottoman Empire, and they made the country to go in this way, you know, I mean, because small country, but anyway, what's happened, it was a story. Now, this is the culture now, so even the mosque is the part of the history and people, but we are Christian and we believe in our way,
So is it right in saying that about maybe 50-60% of the country is Muslim? And then maybe 20...
kind of 50-50 now, and maybe 60-40.
Okay.
40 is for Catholics and Christian.
I mean, to be honest, here in Berat, and I mean even in Tirana as well, I've gone into, well, you've seen it on my videos, I've actually gone into mosques everybody's fine. There's I've gone into churches, everybody's absolutely fine with me going in there. Everybody's very, very friendly in Albania.
We are very hospitable as a country and as a people.
Yeah, and obviously, like I was saying,
people like the foreigners always.
Yeah, yeah.
And his attitude of the Albanians, they like Europe.
And Lawrence has invited me to his guest house, which is a very hospitable thing.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and you're welcome as well.
Thanks for joining me, and you accepted the request.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's my pleasure. It's a fantastic thing to do, and I mean, when people actually come, they're greeted with this view. It's basically it's a museum.
Like
So you'll get this experience when you do come to Lawrence's guest house, and I'm sure Lawrence would be able to give you a speech on things. And
another Finestrino, when they used to put the candles to strip the light, because people used to come and to follow the stairs. And you see that this is the 6 arches, the Byzantine arches. So the house is supported in 6 Byzantine arches. You see the columns, how it keeps.
Yeah. Oh, this. Yeah.
Yeah, the columns, original, like it.
All original. Yeah.
This is the oak of that period. You can imagine now centuries and it's still keeping.
Yeah.
House.
Fantastic.
Berat has been lucky as a city because always has been a team that used to work with the stones and the wood and wood carving and everything. Specialize in that.
Okay, so we've obviously spoke about the Byzantine architecture, the style. So for those people coming from, say, the UK or America or France, anywhere like that, how do you tell the difference between Byzantine Roman architecture and then Ottoman?
Okay, the architectures are always inspired by something, because that in the world even today is modern and everything. This has been our architecture because in Berat and in Albania we have been in Byzantine imperatory, and so all the influence has been from there, and all our cities and all the facts of the way how we built the houses and over the churches and everything is from the Byzantine period. After, when the Ottomans came, so the mosque is Ottoman style, but the houses and thing, maybe they took some elements because you used to live and the house is not built it all at once. You used to be always with the conditions how you used to live the life.
Okay.
So any elements was added in your architecture and everything, but this is genuine like it was, and this is unique, you know. And you see the arches of this is Byzantine way.
Byzantine.
That's what I'm saying.
So basically, the diversity of Albania has basically formed a unique style.
It's unique style.
Yeah. So that you want to get.
We build this kind of history. I mean, it has been our history, and we accept it, and we live in this history. This is the base of it.
Yeah. Okay. So this is we're now going up to Lawrence's guest house.
Yes. A bit stairs, but you exercise yourself always. It's like a fitness.
You know, I mean, you get a fantastic view up here, don't you?
That's the river, the old bridge of Gorica. This is the water cisterna. When the people who used to live by centuries used to get the water in the river to survive up in the castle.
Right.
And there is the San Michael Church, Byzantine period.
I saw that yesterday
century.
actually at the castle. It said water cistern. I didn't realise it was
like a theatre. You know, it's like a stage over there, stage over there. From this way you can see another. From that way you can see Gorica. You know, and the river pass. Only the river divide Berat.
Yeah.
It's unique. Always, you know, we are actors. Always.
And you get a fantastic view from the castle.
Yes.
And a fantastic view
Berat
just all over there.
It's a unique city because everywhere you are going, in the mountain, in the top of the castle, in the top of the mountain, you see something different. It's very fragmentary. In the countryside, you see something different. You know, Berat is one of the oldest cities in Europe. That is situated in 7 hills, like around Istanbul.
Right, and obviously you've got the fantastic, amazing mountain of Tomo as well, which you can see.
And Spirag.
With
the lines, because it's a legend. I didn't say you about the
There's-
mythology, legend of Berat.
And what was that name again? Spirag.
Spirag.
Over
In
there.
the countryside, it brings very nice olives and all our food industry. Very, very nice.
Okay.
Very original and genuine.
Fantastic.
And
Yeah,
once
good.
upon a time, as I said to you, it was two brothers, Tomor, the mountains, big, and Spirag. And one day they passed Zana, so the beautiful lady in mythology, and they fall in love with that, both brothers. And after this, they once straight together, but in the way started to make to argument because somebody liked it more than somebody else and said we cannot keep together, but I like this. And now they started to fight.
Right.
Started to fight, and what's happened? The Tomor took the sword and made the Spirag line. You can see the mountains
In mythology.
In mythology.
Yeah.
And he took the gun and made Rocky and Holy, the Tomor. And from this, what's happened? The Zana, so the sister Castel, was crying, and from by the tears become the waters of the river.
Right, okay.
No, kind of this we see.
Yeah. So where's that mythology actually?
It's,
Is it
authentic, like we say.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
mythology, it's like.
So like I said, it's a unique thing to Berat. So
to
it's
Berat.
your local
like a Rome
mythology.
say for themselves, but all the countries got mythology.
Yeah.
But if in Berat we do that, because.
Fantastic. Yeah, got it. Great, and obviously a great view of the bridge there as well.
Yeah.
Which were is that a new bridge then, Lawrence?
No, this is 230 years old.
230. It still looks very new.
Yeah, it's typical. They used to work very, very skilled masters with in stones. Yeah, and you can see the fence over there. It's like a British flag.
Where?
This is made, in the fence is a British flag.
Yeah.
You
Is it
know what's-
really? Yeah.
But in communism time they wanted to destroy that because they were against of the Europe and Western world. And
So
after
they
they
would
said,
see-
oh, leave it as a part of history, because why you made it? Because they made 1920, they made like this.
Right.
And because was an English flag,
Yeah.
Enver Hoxha was against of Americans.
So I mean, obviously, Enver Hoxha would view Britain and America as the capitalist, imperialist.
Yes, that's why he don't like it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're
Okay.
capitalist. But now now we are.
So it's a good job they kept it because it does look very beautiful.
Yes, of course, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Especially when it's an English flag. Why not?
Okay, so shall we have a look around your guest
Yes.
house, Lawrence?
Yes.
And Lawrence has many pictures of.
Here is for you tonight.
So my bed is in here.
Yes, a bed here
Ah, nice.
and a ceiling, with carving.
Oh, I didn't notice this when I walked in.
Yes.
That's like
This is 300 years history of this. Yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
So basically, Lawrence, you're staying in a very, very historic.
Historical, like it was, we don't speak for modernization and thing. We speak for a classic house. How they use, because we are not allowed to change here. We cannot change the performance of the house.
Right.
This is museum house, and can be like it was.
Very comfy beds,
The bed, okay.
and you get the same view.
Relax it well. You have a view from the windows,
Yeah.
and after always you join the garden.
Yeah, and it has a very relaxing feel to it, Lawrence, in here.
Summer is something fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Always.
Now it's February, so
Spring, summer, autumn is gorgeous thing.
okay.
You live in a fantastic place. Yeah.
And here's an old photograph, Lawrence, of Berat.
Yes.
This black and white photo of Berat.
This is 60 years photo.
Oh, right, okay.
How Gorica used to be. The country doesn't come from the centuries, and they were reconstructed during the period of communism, because you cannot maintain one city in 4 centuries without doing anything.
Yeah, you need to do some changes. And this is a religious.
It's a religious, yeah.
So that's hell, heaven.
Yes.
Yes.
Always this.
And is this? Do you believe in your religion? Because you're Orthodox.
Yeah, no, Christian.
Do you believe in purgatory as well?
Yeah,
The middle ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are in the way of Jesus, you know. We are our.
But obviously here there's heaven,
Yes.
and then it looks like there's the hell there, but then maybe purgatory in the middle. And here's more rooms, more beds.
Yes.
Very cosy, very comfortable.
Families come in, guys from just friends and things join together.
Yes. Very spacious. And what's? Oh, is this the regulations, Lawrence?
Yeah, I mean, we need the regulation everywhere we are going.
Yeah.
Even you come as a tourist, but we say in Albania, the house with the tiles and life with the rules.
Yeah, yeah. And even this will be old.
Yeah,
this
the
ceiling.
yeah, like it was. You know, even need something, but you know.
That's the thing, Lawrence, as well, is the fact that just walking around your home and the guest house, it's like you're walking into a museum, and there's so much to see.
Yeah.
So I've walked in this room before. I didn't notice, say, that photo, that painting.
Painting.
The roof. I didn't notice the roof, the ceiling.
Yeah.
There's so many different things to see, and blink and you'll miss something.
This is the garden. We are still in February, but after a month we don't recognize it because we be in blossom everything. So
And these are grapevines, are they, Lawrence?
grapevine leaves that we make raki and wine.
What's these rugs? Are they Albanian rugs?
Yeah, Albanian. Up to there is the houses, how they are, and people renovate it and create a place for tourists to come and enjoy.
So this is another guest house.
Another guest house we built on. Yes.
And Lawrence has got 2 very friendly cats.
Yes. There are 5 actually, but
5?
2 of them we have
2?
from the first.
So you've got, what's this one's name, Lawrence?
This is Bessie. Bessie and Poppy.
Poppy, the fighting.
Mama.
So we're walking into the sort of courtyard now, and this is the bar, Lawrence.
Yeah, this is the bar, restaurant. People come and join us here for nice food, nice drinks, wine, beers, Coca-Cola, whatever they like. Yes, and here is my stage, you know, where I sing during the evening time. We play some guitar and sing some traditional songs as well.
Yeah.
Making
And
entertainment.
what I'll do is I've got some footage of Lawrence playing his guitar. Which song would you like me to show the people? Because we filmed a few yesterday.
Whatever is better for you.
Do you think an Italian opera song?
Yeah, but you know, it's yeah. Something you think is
Yeah,
good.
so I'll show you that now. Okay. And
This is our courtyard.
yeah.
Because still we are in the winter and now we are starting to prepare the place for the summer. So making this is a vineyard. This is a 35 until 44 years vineyard. When I was a kid, Papa, because it was a plenty of fruits like plums, like figs and things. And Papa wanted to make this place a vineyard. So we got mostly the grapes. We make our spirit raki. That you said is like a English whiskey.
Yeah, it's as strong as
pure
whiskey.
Alcohol, no, it's good. How it's
So
done.
your father's done this was your father's vision, basically.
Yes,
His
my
vision.
father, Vangelis, it did that. I have to say that it did that.
Yeah.
All this. I was a kid in that period. This is 38 years. This is Albanian black grapes. We make wine with Sheshi Z, we call that.
Sheshi Z.
And this is a Sheshi Z, and this is a Sheshi Ibar, white one. We call that flat black or white.
Which is your favourite then, white or red wine?
They are both sweet. This is very good in red wine. This is very good for rakia.
Okay.
This one. Yeah.
And you've
And
obviously.
This is the San Spiridon Church.
Oh
This is
yes.
the first church in 1990 that it's reopened again. because Albania has been atheist country since 1967. Was prohibited the religion and mosque and everything.
Okay.
This is the first year that we open it again in Albania. San Spiridon. And you see the view here, so during the day or the night you're coming, you can see
So when you're coming here, well, I mean, we're going to talk about your cooking skills as well, because there is an oven over there, or like what we call a barbecue. But you'd be able to sit in this area, and you'd be able to enjoy the city of Berat, and you'd be able to look out and Mangalem. But also, Lawrence, I've seen it myself with the lights of Berat. It's beautiful.
During the night are the lights. During the day you can see everything like it is. You know?
And you can also see the castle up there with the light.
Of the castle, you can see the spectacular view of the city. It's a fantastic view.
But from here you'd be able to sit, have something nice to eat.
Yes, of course.
Have a drink, enjoy the night, and watch the beautiful city and look up at the castle.
Yeah. Under the lights. You cannot. Now you cannot imagine this, but after some months you can see that it's another way. Another fantastic.
So I mean, all this would be, it would be very beautiful to enjoy the night. The grapes. I suppose people, I don't know if this is true, but people would be able to pick grapes and eat them themselves.
Sometimes, yes, but we're preparing for them because if they start when it's not done yet. So, and I say sometimes we know when it's ready. That it should be September, so they don't leave that for September. So if we are allowed to take like this, I leave something to try, but are not getting up to take the grapes. But when September is coming, who is lucky in a holiday, we always offer some grapes for people. Nice wine from the grapes for sure.
Okay. So this is the barbecue area, Lawrence?
Barbecue. We prepare some nice foods here, some good meat from our countryside.
And I must add that all the food here that Lawrence prepares is organic food, natural food. There's no pesticides used. All the veg, tomatoes, peppers, everything come from old countryside, but in the best way. You can enjoy 4 months the best tomato ever. I will tell you. I mean, that a lot of people are. It's an important thing for a lot of people now that they're eating organic foods.
Yes, of course.
Which obviously you can provide.
Like lamb, you can like beef, whatever people will fish sometimes.
And
I
also
bring from the Ionian Sea. I've got a very good source that take the fresh fish, and always people.
So there's fish, meats, and also you do vegetarian foods.
Vegetarian food for sure. Yes, some stuffed pepper, stuffed tomato.
Proper traditional
in our way,
Albanian.
Fantastic thing. Spot on. Yes.
Okay.
But something very, very special it is, because to cook in this kind of barbecue with this coal, I'll show you. This is this is the wood burn. It's like a coal. I put the fire. After I put this come from Tomor. From the wood is burned. You put over there, and after you put your.
So did you buy this?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't go and collect yourself?
Yes, you can buy this, and You understand? It's a fire, and you put the meat and everything, and everything goes, the fat and everything goes, and stays. With olive oil, genuine olive oil, and all the veg are fresh and good.
So do you have a menu also?
Well selected food. I'm very honest in what I'm saying. I'm not serving things like blah blah blah. I will do my best to the tourists. What I'm eating, the tourists will eat. This is my slogan, and I stay always in that.
So basically it's like,
I don't sell fakes.
No, but the thing is with Lawrence, he's a very genuine man, and the thing is, what I wanted to say was, you're actually living in Lawrence's house, and you're going to be experiencing how an Albanian family live.
You come as a guest, and after you become a friend, because we share the same place, people almost, they come and sit here and we talk, and not everybody is but most of the people are very friendly.
But there's that aspect there that if you want to socialise with Lawrence and his family and experience and talk about, experience how Albanian culture is and how you live, you can do that.
We can do that, of course.
It's a very genuine sort of place and a
always
very,
I will
very
explain
traditional.
the history.
Yeah.
Always I will be able to say something that if they don't know and what they need to know about Albania and about Berat especially.
But rather than staying in, say, like Hotel Colombo or something like that.
Okay, I don't. I don't prejudice. You know,
But
always. But this is authentic. This is a house. You live in a museum. This is like used to be. I shared my. I've been born here, and all my time I passed it here. After I left Albania when I was 24, and I came after 18 years abroad. I came 10 years. I'm here.
Yeah.
I've got my memories, my perception, and I know how. Your
roots.
So I know to give my perception to the people, what they like more, and I know how to collect and food and good things people like.
And it's important that to get the true Albanian traditional sort of experience. This is you can't really get anywhere better than your guest house for that experience.
I think people will see.
but
this is authentic.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying that I'm the best because I'm not selfish, but if you say that, I can accept.
No, it's I think that anyway. It's very, very genuine person and a very genuine, interesting guest house. So.
And up there is all this my place, and we'll be in pomegranate, in oranges, the tangerine, grapes, figs, olive, always. It's like a Mediterranean place.
Shall we look at your, I know you said you're on TripAdvisor.
Yes, I'm on TripAdvisor.
So a lot of people would find you on there.
This is my bar, because you have to know.
We walk behind the bar?
Okay, we do.
Yeah.
You see that here is just a place, because not everything in Gorica you cannot build here. You are not allowed to build. You have to repair things and to live like has been. So it's always like a difficult place to. But I've got a big house and the courtyard has been, and I tried always to make something authentic and something that stays with this historic house. So that's why all this wall I just remade again, and some of the stones I took from the mountain Spirag, because you have to know that Berat is very well known in this kind of stones, plaques and things. Our very good quality of this. Used to bring, and if you tell me again that you can do that, I cannot do that again. It's hard, but I was younger, so.
And who is this, Lorenc?
This is the best soprano, famous in the world.
Albania.
In Namula. She's been for a visit in my place. And we sang some great songs together, yes. Two
There's
songs.
Lorenc.
This is Lorenc, my wife,
your
and my
wife,
daughter.
And there's your daughter. And this is...
This is her daughter. In Namula.
Okay.
She is the biggest artist, famous in the world. She used to live in Paris for many, many years. And I think she's sharing life in between France and Albania.
And Albania.
This is a certification from the TripAdvisor.
Yes.
People say that they're feeling good here. So.
Yeah. So obviously you've got an excellent certificate from the TripAdvisor.
Dedicated by people. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. So always we do something to be better. People will appreciate it. Thank you very much for all your attention.
Because a lot of people from the UK or America, or when they're looking at places to stay in Albania, they look at TripAdvisor a lot of the time. Booking.com, things like that, but it's all...
It's a very, very authentic website. You cannot change nothing over there like it is. They always do a very good prescription of the properties. Not for me only, but for everyone, as I understand. Very,
I must
good.
admit,
very
I do.
Prestigious, I think.
I agree. I couldn't agree more with this certificate. It's like I said, excellent.
If they say, it's always based by the review people make. The people... Maybe we haven't done the best, but we are trying and we are going in this road, always.
And also, Lorenc, you're catering to the British.
Yes.
Diana there.
This is my favorite one. When I was in London, I visited her house in Kensington. I was there. I was in Windsor Castle. But I know that she has been with Mother Teresa always, very close friends.
Very close friends,
And her motivation and all these inspirations she had from Mother Teresa, and she followed it all her life. I really like Diana.
Everybody, she's very popular around the world.
Around the world. She was a princess for sure.
Yeah.
In a good values, you know.
Yeah.
She gave a lot of help.
Philanthropy. She's a philanthropist.
She made a lot of contribution for that. But unfortunately, she had a short life.
Unfortunately, so.
A royal family.
So, do you have your own wine here? Also, you said.
Yeah, we produce white and red. Yeah. Only is a Merlot. Yeah.
Merlot. So this is your own.
Yeah. My own wine. Yeah. Merlot wine. Very good.
So, do you want to have a glass? A small.
Because we are in the morning now. We are just doing the wine. We are doing and continue. How we get drunk.
Do you want? I just thought to try a little bit of what I know. I've tried some before.
In English, you are.
Always drinking.
Because I thought you were Polish when I first met you. But you are English.
Did you say Polish?
100%.
You said Polish or Russian?
Or Russian.
Yeah.
But after, when you used to speak, when you started to speak, I understood you are English.
Understand, yeah. So, what year was this wine made? What year was it made?
This is 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Oh.
I can just imagine sitting down with a glass of wine in the summer.
Nice food, good chat.
The sun just going
music
down.
Coming, live music.
Yeah.
And all of the sun, the temperature, and everything.
And enjoying a glass of this wine.
For thank God, I always have a good people here.
Yeah.
So I love them. People coming in a different quality, different countries with immense of the way of thinking, knowledge and everything, and all the nights here, people discussing and real Europeans, but even from Latin American countries. They join always together, you know, they find, and after you leave them for hours, they come and chill out.
And you get a lot of people that do...
Even in the summer, going until 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yes, people, it is such a romantic.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they'll obviously have loads of drink.
A lot of drinks, but they manage, you know. I don't want to give a lot, but anyway, they control themselves. Good drinkers there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a wine connoisseur, so I don't really know what I'm talking about with wine. But that's you can drink this wine very easily.
Yes.
It's a very sweet,
always,
nice taste.
We speak always for quality. If you drink something is good, you know, it's always, even another day you don't have a headache.
Yeah,
so everybody say good morning, you know. I mean, it's like the wine has been fine.
You don't get a hangover on this sort of drink.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's the same with your raki also.
Yeah, raki.
Because Lorenc was telling me.
Yeah, you shouldn't drink too much. Raki,
no, it's be bad for you, I suppose.
Okay, it's like the whiskey. You cannot drink whiskey very much.
But it's a pure alcohol, isn't it? So it's.
But I'm saying that you cannot drink half a liter of raki, you know. just to. Some people take 2, you know. It depends on the with Belze and things like this.
Yeah. Okay.
It depends.
So I'm sure we'll have some raki later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic. Very good. I keep saying fantastic, but it is fantastic. It's just an amazing.
In February. We never forget this.
Yeah. But I came to Albania.
It's not yet coming like I think it's.
But I came to Albania to experience Albania, the true traditions, the culture, and for me personally, you can't find a better place than Lorenc's guest house to be provided with this experience. So so I do recommend you come to Lorenc's guest house.
Thank you. And up there is a place that you can see all the city views. Always from my place. You can see Berat.
Oh yeah.
As much you come up and you see Berat, the valley. We are in last canyon of Osumi River, Berat, is situated in the last canyon of Osumi River, because Osumi has got the canyons up an hour and 20 minutes up. It's 8 kilometers of canyon. This is the last one. You see the castle and the mountain of Gorica, and after the river goes to the field, meet another river, Devol, that come from that sources, from that zone, from the same zones, and create Seman river and go to Adriatic Sea.
Oh, right, okay, okay.
Especially in Albania, we got rivers that start from inside in Albania and go to the Adriatic. The rivers should be more protected and more well
Preserved?
maintained and preserved, because we have problems, but now even the government is still they're working to do that, you know. I mean, and, in the future, I think Albania will be more clear in this kind of.
I'll tell you something in British culture. You see these horseshoes?
Yeah, these horseshoes in Albania is like you don't evilize something.
Yes, well, in Britain, it's obviously it's an old wives' tale. But if you have these are supposed to be lucky. If you have them around your house,
it's supposed to be lucky in that. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, if you have these and they're like,
you're hanging on this,
if they're like this, it means in British culture that the luck will run out. So people put them like this to keep the luck in. That's like a lucky.
This is the best way to keep that.
Yeah,
not like this.
Not like this, but like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will assort.
Yeah.
I will assort to bring a good luck.
Yeah. Obviously, it's
You are a
different
good
here.
luck for me.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, amazing.
So we are in another entrance of the house, because is another path that pass by in Gorica. Is the bottom and up. So people coming from that way during the summer, so enjoying.
Oh yeah. So what's the main entrance then to your guest house? This.
Okay, the main one that they come in because it's the road. Even from that way, even this way, but mostly this way.
Mostly this way.
Yeah, because they come and mostly the groups and people passing by in this way. Even from down, you know, it's the same.
All right.
Yeah.
So do you want to show me anything else in your home?
It's okay. Leave them for the guests when they come.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
if they show
yeah.
everything, they don't come here.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
we leave something mysterious.
I mean, if you want to experience the delights of Lorence's guest house, please come. Please come. This summer, next summer,
you are
whenever.
welcome in any time. You will find the place for you, and I think you will be enjoyed for everything we offer. I appreciate. Thank you very much. You are looking at us.
Yes, well, like I was saying, get yourselves out here, book a few nights. You could even spend a week here, easy. You could
even one night, no problem. But the problem is how to get on.
Okay, so I'll leave the information in the description box below. So if you want to book, like I was saying, you can find Lorence's guest house
even in
on
booking.com,
TripAdvisor, booking.com.
Airbnb.
It's got excellent reviews on there.
There are some sources in the books.
Yeah. I'll be leaving a good review.
Yes.
I'll be leaving a good review on there as well. So get out here, guys. What are you waiting for?